Hey Scorpio, Alice here with a weekly reading for you. This week we're going to check in energetically on you and your person, the person that you're thinking of, the person that's on your mind, and your connection with them. This is for the week of March 7th to the 11th, but technically this reading is timeless, so whenever you see it, there could be, well, there is very likely a message for you. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may apply to your situation. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. Yeah, you can check out your other signs, your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. You may find other messages in there, or it just might create a more rounded picture for you, or it just might confuse you. You know, look at your own discretion, I guess. All right. So let's start here. Let's find out what the current energies are like for you and your person, Scorpio, for this week. Now, your person is very likely somebody who you have a history with. This isn't about a new person. This is not a person that you have recently met or somebody you haven't met. This is somebody you already know. You don't have to be talking to this person, but just somebody you already know and have some sort of history with. Sorry I'm like shuffling so much. It just didn't feel right. I don't normally shuffle too much, but I don't know. I'm a very feely shuffler. I shuffle with how I feel. When I feel like I should stop, well, that's when I stop. Even if like cards fall out, because I know when it was my fault, not because I can't like talk and do things at the same time. And sometimes I look off the cards, and like I'm so uncoordinated that then I just drop them. Yeah. Okay. Scorpio. So the overall energy here of the reading, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse with the World in reverse underneath. This is kind of an odd energy. So there's a repeating pattern here of somebody who's constantly either, well, I mean, I guess I was gonna say somebody who's constantly kind of being a bitch here. They don't have to be, like, just somebody who's being kind of mean. I was gonna say, or they're like blocking you, or you're blocking them, or whatever, which I was gonna say, but then I'm like, well, that is kind of mean, isn't it, to be doing that? So yeah, there's some sort of repeating pattern here. I don't know who is doing it. I don't know if it's you, Scorpio, or if it's your person, but somebody's in this loop of being either vindictive or like mean, and or like insulting, even just this loop. It's weird. Okay, so we're gonna get your energy, we're gonna get your person's energy, and then the energy and the connection. So let's see what your current energy is for this week, Scorpio. We have the Star. We have the Six of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. This feels like a lot of optimism here, Scorpio. I almost feel like it's, what's the word, like cautious optimism, sort of, like, you know, I don't get like full on optimism, but I do feel like you're hopeful here, hopeful for something with this person, but I feel like hopeful, it's hopeful. Sorry. My throat got, like, my voice got caught in my throat. It's like being hopeful that you guys can move on from a rough situation with in time. I mean, that's basically what all this says. Like, you hope that whatever this situation is, which now I feel this is more your person that's doing this, Scorpio, that you guys can get out of the, you know, this bad situation and move to something, you know, get out of the choppy waters, move on to calmer waters. And I do feel like, you know, like it's going to take time, but it almost like I feel like you feel like it's worth waiting for. You feel like this person is worth waiting for them to get over their shit, Scorpio. Okay, let's see what the energy is like for your person this week. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. And we have the Fool. So your person, Scorpio, first, I feel like they're not talking to you. So if this is somebody who blocks people off, like who's been blocking you, then they're not talking to you right now. Or they're not talking to you this week. But they are having some sort of realization. It can be that they realize that they haven't been talking to you. You know, it can be that, like, fuck, wait, I haven't been talking to Scorpio. And with the Fool here, it can be like, I get the energy of somebody who is kind of like naive. Like they don't really realize the consequences of their actions. Like they just kind of go about, like, I'm very drawn to like his face, like the way his head is held up high and all that, and looking up to the sky, like looking up to the sky and not really paying attention to where he's going. And I feel like your person kind of has that mentality that they just kind of like, they do things and they don't mean for it to be bad or mean, but they don't really, you know, recognize that it can hurt other people. That's what I that's what I get from the Fool card, even though I know it's upright, but I mean, I get that energy from it. I feel like also your person has realized, you know, maybe they realized that, you know, maybe they fucked up, that they weren't communicating, and now they kind of want a fresh start. It can be that too. But I'll clarify all this. So let's see what the energy light is like right now in your connection, Scorpio. So we have the Moon, we have the Chariot in reverse, and we have the Page of Swords in reverse. I feel like there is some sort of, it's not like a delay, but it's like things aren't on the path that they should be on. There's a lot of unknowns here for this connection, like not knowing where it's going. Like I feel like you guys don't know where this connection is going, and the Page of Swords in reverse, what do I want to say? Like, how do I want to say it? It is somebody who's like, I just like, I mean, I do want to say like smart ass, but like that doesn't really tell you anything. There is somebody here who thinks that, like, they think that they know what to do, you know, like they just kind of like, it can be you, or it can be your person, or it can be both of you. It's like almost refusing to believe that they don't know everything. Yeah, I think that's the best way of putting it. There's just like, there's somebody here, either you or your person. It might be you because your person has realized something, but somebody just doesn't like know that they don't know everything. Like they think that they know everything, but they don't actually know. I'm gonna clarify some of this because I'm like, yeah, I don't really know who that is. All right, I'm gonna start with the bottom. I'm gonna start with that Page of Swords. Usually I start from the top, but I'm gonna start from the bottom. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Okay. That's like a gazillion cards. It's like 5. I just want 1. You would think that more cards would be more useful. It's not. Because it's not like clear. 1 card is a lot more clear than like 5. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Okay, I'll take the 2 cards. Fine. Wait, that's not 2, that's 3. Fine, okay. So we have the 3 of Wands, the Fool, and Strength with the 7 of Wands underneath. Whoever this is acting this way because they feel like they, you know, they're looking towards the future. Possibly of this connection. But it's like, how would I put this? It's almost as if like they don't really care what happens. Like they care, but they don't really care. Like the Fool in reverse, like what I'm just getting from it is like it's, they don't really care what happens for their future. I don't even think it's like really with the connection. I think that they just don't care what happens in the future in general. But this is something that I feel like they don't really like share. They don't tell people. It's something that they kind of keep to themselves, especially like with the Strength and the 7 of Wands. I feel like this is just also 7 of Wands. I feel like this is like a defense mechanism to what is it? Like, because I just want, okay, it's not a spoiler, okay, but like Spider-Man, you know, Spider-Man, you know, very popular. The last movie, like, it's just popped into my head. And it explains this person's attitude. So MJ in it, in the new Spider-Man movie, what is it called? Which one was it called? Why did they make them sound the same? Is that no place like home, far from home? I don't know, fucking home something. They all have home in them. It's confusing. Anyways, the latest one, which probably is confusing if you're watching this later and there's another one. It's the one with Doctor Strange in it. That's not a spoiler. Okay. Anyways, so I hope he's not in like the other ones. Anyways, it doesn't even fucking matter. So MJ in it, she has this sort of outlook where she says, you know, I don't have high expectations. Like, I don't have any expectations for anything, so I don't get disappointed. And that's how I feel like this person is acting. This person doesn't put any expectation. I feel like this is your person because you're very hopeful here and looking towards the future. So this is your person. This is definitely your person, Scorpio. That they just, yeah, they try not to put expectations on things because they don't like want to be disappointed. So it's not that they like don't care about the future, they just don't care to think, you know, about the future in general. And they just kind of keep that to themselves, and it's just a defense mechanism. But it comes from this place of like it not what comes from a place, like it shows outwardly of somebody who thinks like they know things, but they don't. Like, it comes off as being kind of a smart ass, basically. Yeah. So I feel like this is like the wild card in your connection right now. And if this is your person that's doing this cold, this pattern of being cold, this may be one of the reasons why they're doing it. Yeah. So, like I said, the connection itself right now for this week, there's a lot of unknowns on where it's going. Let's see about your person. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. What realization, or tell me about the realization. It's not going to tell me what the realization is, but it's going to tell me more about it. That's the thing with tarot. Tarot's not specific. It's not going to tell you specific things. It's not going to tell you, well, they realize that they suck. No, it's not going to say that. It would be nice, I guess, if it was that specific and that predictive, but no, it'll just tell you the energies around it. So tell me more about this Ace of Swords energy. As I say this, watch, card pops out and it says exactly what's going on. No, just kidding. Okay, we have Temperance in reverse, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, and we have the Ten of Wands. Now we have the Ace of Wands below. Yeah, all these cards want to come out. Yeah, your person's realized something. There's this energy here of, so they may have been feeling overwhelmed and they may have been stressed out. And they may have been trying to sort of take a time out, you know, try to act cool, play it cool, but it feels like here it's like they realize that they can't do any of that. Like with this Ace of Wands here, it's like they realize that they can't pretend like everything's cool, you know. They can't pretend that there aren't any problems. They can't pretend that they're not stressed out. Yeah, there's like two cards of like inaction. Ace of Wands in reverse, then we have the Sun in reverse in the middle and the Knight of Wands. So it's like they're not happy that they can't do anything. And I feel like that's the realization, you know. It's like they realize that I can't do anything and it kind of sucks. And like these are the things, like some of the things like that they can't do. You know, that they can't get rid of these burdens that they have, these problems that they have. They can't de-stress themselves. Like there's anxiety, there's worry. They can't get rid of that. And, you know, they can't keep their cool about it. Okay, but they're not talking about it either. Okay, let me see more about this Fool. Tell me about the Fool. Yeah, King of Wands. King of Coins. I feel like your person is pretending a lot. They're putting on a bit of a front here. This Fool, I feel like they may act naive. They be one of those people that are like, oh, I didn't realize that you were mad. Like, you know, if they come late or something, they show up late. Like, you know, you arrange to meet up and they're late. And then they arrive there and you're kind of annoyed. And they just kind of like, you know, play it stupid. Like, oh, like I didn't think that, you know, 10 minutes would be that big of a deal. I mean, I didn't think that you would get so like annoyed with that and all that. But the thing is, they totally knew, because they know that you hate people that are late. They know that it's like a pet peeve of yours and everything. And they know that if they were to if if they were 10 minutes late that you would be annoyed. Like, it's that type of energy. Like, they just kind of play it off like they don't know, but they totally know. The King of Coins here underneath with the King of Wands, like, they know. Like, it's almost like they know what to do. Like, they know how to, I wouldn't say like how to play the game. It is kind of like that energy there, but it is like they know how to get what they want. The King of Coins and the King of Wands in particular, out of all the kings, they are the ones that if they want something, they get it. So there's a bit of a spoiled brat energy here. I'm not calling your person a spoiled brat. It's just the energy. They're somebody who possibly, if they get their way a lot, I should say, because they put on this sort of front, this like, oh, I didn't realize, like that kind of thing. But they're realizing also that they can't do that shit. Like they're realizing that there's a lot of things that they can't do. Oh no, you can't do something. Shocking. I'm sorry. I'm getting a weird energy from your person. Your person, I don't feel like, I mean, I don't know your person. I don't know if they're a good person or a bad person. But I get this way when I get the sort of energy of a person that I know that I would not get along with. I get kind of like, kind of annoyed with them. I'm sorry. Your person is probably lovely, but we would never be friends. That's probably the fact of the matter. For you, Scorpio, let's see what's going on here. Let's see about this Star card. Let's find out more about this hope energy that you've got, this hopeful energy. Because it's like you feel like you've found, the path on how to get this sort of wish that you want. You feel guided in a way, like you've gotten advice maybe or something along those lines. Well, let's see here. Maybe you've been inspired or, gathered some insight. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Coins in reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Huh. Interesting. I get here that you've just kind of given up on trying to work on this. And that's where your hope is coming from, which is very interesting here. I feel like with the Queen of Cups, it's not like you don't, like, care. It's just that you're just emotionally, you're done. Like, emotionally, you're done. And, I mean, if this is somebody who's, like, being cold towards you on a sort of a loop, like almost a regular kind of basis here, then, I mean, I don't really blame you that you are kind of, like, you're just kind of exhausted. You're tired. I get a lot of tired, exhausted energy here. Because the Nine of Wands can be being very tired, exhausted. The Queen of Cups is being emotionally exhausted. And the Eight of Coins can be overworked, I feel like these energies here are, fueling your hope here. Which, for you, Scorpio, I mean, that's really nice that you can be, optimistic or find a direction and where you want to go. I mean, I don't really know like which way. Sorry, I was just kind of, because I was looking at the cards beneath the Queen of Cups. I'm like, where is this emotional exhaustion coming from? Oh, the Three of Cups in reverse, not hanging out. Oh, it, that hurts. Page of Wands, somebody who is unreliable. Somebody who does a lot of shit, says a lot of things, but they're immature. It's immature energy. They're unreliable. Unreliable in a connection. Unreliable when it comes to choosing. A bit of selfish energy. They just do things for themselves. Yeah, I mean, I don't really blame you. So I feel like this is you moving away from this situation to calmer waters. But I feel like you haven't like given up completely. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's like you're just kind of waiting to see, you know, if things change, if this person grows up almost. I mean, literally looking at this tree to, you know, waiting for the pentacles to ripen, I guess. Like, you know, just seeing like, hey, I feel like you feel this person is worth waiting for. It's, I mean, that's the energy I get here, but yeah, like you're willing to kind of wait for them to change. I'm gonna get some messages from the universe for you, Scorpio. Let's see what the universe has to say for you. A message for you, just for you, and then we'll wrap this up. What does the universe want to say? Happened again. That happened also with, was it Cancer? Oh, where did the cards go? Okay. All right, Temperance. Temperance in reverse. We have Temperance here. We have the High Priestess. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like for you, Scorpio, you may be shutting this person out, but you're not closing the door completely. You've left the door kind of open, which I see there with the Seven of Pentacles. Like, you feel like this person is worth waiting for, and you're, even though you're emotionally exhausted and you're just tired, and you know, you feel like you've worked too much on this, you have left the door open a little bit for this person, and I feel like this is almost welcoming drama with the Temperance in reverse. I mean, it's usually when it's upright, it's somebody who's, you know, it's quite calm and, you know, trustworthy and everything. You know, you could trust this person. It's an angel, right? And, you know, they're gonna do good. You know, they're very relaxed. But in reverse, not so much. They cause a little bit of drama. They cause, you know, things to not be so peaceful. I feel like with the High Priestess here, the universe is saying, like, for you to listen to your intuition. You know, listen more to your intuition. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it is saying that there are opportunities that are coming for you. Like, there are going to be new opportunities that will show up for you, but you have to listen to your intuition. And this leaving the door open just feels like it's just leaving the door open for more drama. That's the message that's here. I'm not saying that. That's just what the message is here. And Spirit just kind of thinks that, you know, do, like, really look in yourself, you know, whatever, meditate, like, listen to your gut, to your, you know, your instincts, Because it looks like here that there is an opportunity that's like almost like around the corner. Like it's right there for you, Scorpio. Okay. That's your reading, Scorpio. I hope that you found it useful or helpful or entertaining in some way. I thank you for watching, and I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe, as that just helps me do more with the channel. Good luck this week. You know, take care, and I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and I will talk to you later.